Hi guys, Rich Bassine here, your YouTube vlogger and creator. Today I want to share some information with you guys out there regarding YouTube. And as always, I'm always writing stuff down, jotting things on my pad over here. And I wrote over here, and we're going to get to it in a little bit, I wrote over here, when it comes to starting a YouTube channel, is it the creator or the YouTube's fault for not becoming successful? You decide. Now, I will say this. I have looked back on my previous videos. When I started back in 2013, I've been on this platform for 10 years now. And I have to say, YouTube is considered a business, believe it or not. That's what I hear from other YouTube creators, and I'm just sharing that information with you guys. And it is, and I'll tell you why. When you get monetized, when you get your channel monetized, well, at least I did anyway. I'm sure it goes right across the whole platform. You have to fill out information, and what happens when you get monetized, you will get, near tax time, a 1099 form, which I've gotten. And because I've gotten it, because I have made money off YouTube. Now, mind you, I do not get paid on a month-to-month basis. I want to share it with you guys right from the get-go. I think a lot of people think, as soon as they get monetized, my channel's going to start making me money, and that's it. Everything falls into place. It doesn't, well, not that way working for me. It might not, it's not working for me like that. So maybe it might work for you guys like that. And if it does, great. I wish you all the best kudos and the best of luck and best of success. I can't express, good things for you guys out there who are looking to start a YouTube channel. But the way I understand it, and it's been working for me in regards to getting a payment from YouTube, what happens is YouTube, again, this is pertaining to me, does not release any funds until it's $100 and over. Okay? So I look back, I make like a little tally sheet of the times I've got paid from YouTube, and it's always $100 and over. Okay? That's the way it's been working for me. For you guys, well, I guess the more successful you are on here, the more, maybe if you get brand deals or whatever, sponsors, that money can go a lot more. You could probably make a lot more money, because I've seen people, like Grant Stephan, he deals, I think, with real estate and stuff like that, and he showed his estimated income, with his YouTube channel, and it was like $2.something million. Well, I'm not that guy. I don't know if I'll ever get to that status, but one never knows. Never say never. I always say that there. But I want to share this video. I want to share with the new YouTubers out there. Okay, even though I've been on this platform for 10 years, you can never learn enough. Okay, and like some people like to refer other YouTubers, ones I follow, always refer when it comes to starting a YouTube channel. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And it is. I can take these off for a second. And it is. I look back at my old videos from 2013 on up, like 2013, 14, 15, I do it every now and then. I'm pushing close to 2,000 videos, so I'm not going to do it to 2,000 videos, but I look back at some of the videos I did, and I was like, holy cow, that's all I got on that particular video? Something that was 6 years ago, I only got 5 views. Another one, 10 maybe. It really is sad. And I know some of you out there don't leave any nasty comments or hold me, hold me to it. But you might say that's because your videos, they're no good. People don't like them. And that's fine. And that's why I'm doing this video. Okay? But I also want to share some other stuff if I don't forget. It is sad because as a YouTube creator, even if you're a beginner, you try your best, you do the best you could, you make the videos, and you put everything into it. And you're thinking, to yourself in your own mindset, I'm going to do this here. I'm going to make a good video. It's going to get a lot of views, and I'm going to get a lot of subscribers from this channel, from my YouTube channel, and it's going to be great. Only to find out it's just the opposite. Now, I said in my other videos, I think one of my YouTube shorts I did, I might go back to basics. And people say, well, what's basics? Well, for me, when I first started, I didn't know what my YouTube channel was going to be about. And I get this question every now and then from friends and relatives. When you started your YouTube channel, what was it going to be about? I said, I had no clue. Everybody was doing it. So I figured, let me register, sign up with it, and let me try it out. What do I got to lose? It's not costing me. There's no monthly charge for it. So I did. And needless to say, I'm also a seller on eBay. Been with eBay for 24 years. Still active seller to this present day. And I said, I remember reading an article there, when the eBay community chat board, that eBay was allowing videos in with your listings. So I said, you know what, that's pretty good. If I'm doing a demonstration, a demo video on a laptop I'm selling or how a printer works, I said that might be a good selling point. Put a video, embed a video with the listing. You can't do whatever, but then again, you can't say never. I did Cameo. I did a showcase of my eBay listing of the stuff I'm selling, and I would tell people this is what's going to be on eBay this Friday coming up, and I would show you all the things I picked up at the thrift store for that day. There was already cataloged. I put everything in my ledger book, pricing, what I got it for, bought, paid, and hopefully if I make a profit on it. And I would just tell people, this is what's going to be on eBay and stuff like that if you want to check it out. And, some are going to have video demos on them, some may not. And that's how I started. It was basically where one video started. I can't find a video. I always keep telling the story. If you're new, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. It was with the little battery-operated electronic monkey, right? Little toy monkey, and he had a banana. Okay, and it was held by a magnet, of course. And when you take it away, the monkey would rant and scream until you put the banana back in his hand. And the whole premise behind that video was to show the potential buyer that the item worked, and this is what to expect when you buy it. This is what it's going to do for you. It's not going to do anything else, right? And it was done with those intentions to show the buyer that it worked. And needless to say, did that video help? Yes, it's been long gone, a long time ago. But that's how I started, and then I started, branching into other things. I started doing demo video. Well, first I started with demo videos, sneak peek videos, intro videos. Then I started doing the reseller news, the Let's Talk eBay, and then I started to the last of the mix, vlogging. I'm a vlogger, so that's when I always start with say, Rich Bassi, YouTube vlogger and creator. My YouTube channel, for all intents and purposes, is to help inspire and share. If you look at my banner, that's what it'll say right underneath it. It'll say online reseller, entrepreneur, and vlogger, and then right on the bottom there's 3 words: help, inspire, and share. And that's what I want to do. I'm not a professional. I'm not a YouTube guru because I've been on it for 10 years and I'm pushing close to 2,000 videos. That does not warrant me to be a YouTube experienced person who could sit there. But I will share this with you. I will share my information, my free information, based off my experiences as a YouTube creator. Okay? None of those 2 things make me a YouTube guru. Okay? People can't say, "Oh, I go to that guy. He's best. He knows what he's talking about." So no, I can't classify myself like that because I'm still going through the learning phase. My biggest quirk with this here is starting a YouTube channel is trying to figure out what my audience wants. Now, some people say, when you're starting a YouTube channel, keep it in a niche channel. Now, I'm not anti-niche, but I always believe spice is the variety of life. I want people to keep coming back. Matter of fact, I even wrote over here, I was writing notes. I wrote over here, like, I don't know if it's going to be like a caption or something, a new banner word, whatever. And I wrote, I keep making videos to keep my followers and subscribers to keep too many keeps in there, to keep coming back for new and informed content. That's what I wrote. That was one of the things I wrote. I just jot these things down off the spur of the moment. Like I want to, I write them down and then I try to, feed off it and see what else can I add to it. Can I make it better? Does it make sense and stuff like that there? So I'm always my mind is constantly going all the time. Okay, I was telling a relative a couple of weeks back that I have a hard time going to sleep at night. And I say, why is that? Because my mind, as I'm laying down to bed, I'm thinking about what am I going to do for my tomorrow's video, the next week, the next day's video, the next day after that. I told him, and I was telling him, I said, I do videos 7 days a week. Sometimes I try to do 2 a day, maybe 1 short, 1 long form. And it's perpetual. It keeps going on. To me, it's not like when you're a YouTube creator. That's the thing about YouTube creator. You got to come up with new content. If you're not going to do it on a daily basis, there's a person I follow a while back. They have like their show. Let's say I was going to change my banner and say the Rich Bassini Show. I'd say new videos come out Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Okay, so you will know. Okay, on Mondays he's going to come out with a new video. Wednesdays and Fridays. And weekends basically. I don't know if you consider it to be off, like your off days. Could be if you're a family man, you might say, hey, listen, I'm going to put YouTube on the side. I'm going to hang out with my family, wife and kids. That's a different story. Maybe that's what the whole premise behind that, their banner is all about, because they want to have free time. They don't want to be glued to the screen. I'm glued to the screen every day, 7 days a week. I do take breaks, and yes, I do hang out with the family on occasion, throughout the day, throughout the week, but for the most part, as a YouTube creator, I'll go this way. It's like I tell my friends, I live it, breathe it, and love it. I say, no, love it, leave it, love it, leave it, well, live it and breathe, whatever. YouTube. That's how much I love YouTube. Okay. Now, I'm a small creator. I don't make money off it every month, like I said. And people may wonder, well, you would think you would be really more inspired to love it even more if you're making tons of cash. Well, it's not working out that way right now. But it's like anything else. You got to put the time in it, okay? And you got to be consistent and persistent too. You can't give up. Like they say, starting a YouTube channel is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's difficult. You probably heard this many times over from other YouTube creators out there. Maybe they might go about it in a different way to explain it, but it's true. And you know something, folks? I ain't going to give up. And for those of you out there who are new YouTubers out there, please don't give up on your dreams. If this is what you want to do, you want to be a YouTube creator, go with it, okay? Go with it. Go with it. Look, we're going to pass this path once in life. You might as well, enjoy what you love to do. Now, I'm not encouraging people to go out and quit their day jobs. I definitely wouldn't do that, okay? Unless you're making a substantial income from YouTube. And again, if it's just based on AdSense, don't depend on that. Although some people make a good amount of money from AdSense, I follow a couple other guys that do make good money from AdSense. Decent money, One person say they make $72,000, another person they $49,000. It's decent money. It's not bad. Okay, but the thing is, you can't give up on your dreams, man. You can't. It's like that movie, The Field of Dreams. You ever watch that movie, Field of Dreams, Kevin Costner? Build it and it will come. It's the same thing. You got to put time into this here. It's just like any other business. You got to put time into it. You can't just sit there and say, well, I'll do a couple of videos and I'll just relax, take it easy, and everything is going to work. I'm going to make tons of cash. I'm going to become a multimillionaire within a couple of years. Look, I'm not saying things can't happen. They may happen. You guys might start a YouTube channel and you might be making, getting a lot of followers, getting a lot of views, thousands of views, probably tons of subscribers because they love your content, they love you. The most important thing I would say in starting a YouTube channel is have a good persona about yourself. Don't come off brash and, nasty. Like, I'm not saying people do. I never heard of any people doing it, but people will tend to gravitate towards you when you got a very nice persona, you got a nice way about you. If you're a person that's very like, you get, like I live in New York, and people say New Yorkers are cocky people because the way they talk. I went with Florida with my family, and you're sitting in a restaurant, and people hear you talk, and I'm talking like I normally do. Like, what are the people on TikTok? I have a TikTok channel too, and they'll say, "I like your accent." And I say, "Accent? What do you mean accent?" I have an accent. I'm speaking English like everybody else. And then when we went to Florida, and I remember sitting in a restaurant, and the people come up, "How you all doing?" They give you that nice southern welcoming. And I say, "Yeah, I'd like to get my bacon eggs, whatever, with toast with." And they're sitting there saying, "Are you from New York?" I say, "Well, yeah. Why do you say that?" They go, "I can tell by your accent the way you talk, because I know New Yorkers, they say, very fast talkers. We do everything fast. People drive. I don't drive fast. It's just the opposite. We drive fast. We talk fast. And that's just the way it is. People say that about the New Yorkers. I don't look at myself that way. You guys watching this video, you might say, "Well, I have to agree with those people. I could tell by the way you come off. You seem like a person like that," and that's okay. If you want to leave comments, leave nice comments. I respond to nice comments. Any bad ones, where saying derogatory remarks, bad things about me, whatever, I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna remove it. I don't get into cyber wars with anybody. I'm not gonna get into debacle with you, but that's just the way it is. But I heard that from other people, especially when we were in Florida, because we went to different places. Same thing. Every time you go to a different restaurant, "Are you from New York?" "Why? I can tell by the way you talk." I was like, whatever. It's just the way it is. I don't know. I don't know. I don't look at things the same way like that. I mean, I was born and raised in New York. I love New York. I think it's a great state. Expensive state. It's got its perks, got its ups and downs, pros and cons. Nothing, it's not a mecca. It's not gonna say, "Ooh, I go to New York. I'm gonna live a beautiful lifestyle there." It's expensive. There's no doubt about it. Okay, it's no different than California. Certain parts of California. It is. It is an expensive state to live. I'm not gonna lie. But it is what it is. You do what you got to do. But anyway, getting off that beaten path. I'm sorry I shared that guy. I'm sorry I shared it with you. I'm just sorry I took some of your time, what I want to talk about. But I want to say this, getting back to YouTube now. I found this. I check my analytics on a daily basis. I'm on YouTube, like I said, 7 days a week. I'm up 6:30 in the morning till sometimes 12 midnight before I call it a night. I said, that's it. I'm done, And I look at my analytics, and every time I put a video out, be it a YouTube short or a long form video, I always look the next day to see if I got comments, how many views, and if I lost subscribers. Now, here's the thing. People may say if you're losing subscribers to your videos or you got a low view count, whatever, it's because your channel is all over the place. Stick with one thing. Like I said earlier, I'm not anti-niche. There's nothing wrong with having a channel like that, and I use this as an example. I'm a person with a very small budget. I'm a conservative spender. I only buy out of necessity. I don't buy it to say I want to have it. But let's say I started a YouTube channel. Maybe you guys may agree to disagree with me. I don't know, but I'm going to put it out there. So let's say you're a person. I like Sony products. My electronic products are like Sony and Panasonic. My computer system is all HP. Everything is HP here. It's sort of my Logitech webcams and stuff, and my keyboard. But anyway, let's say I was going to start a YouTube channel, basically talking about Sony DSLR cameras. I don't own one. Okay, I don't own. I have a DSC, a digital still camera. It does MPEG recording, which MPEG is not good. The new can't compete with the new ones, and it's only a 3.2 megapixel. But I use it for my eBay photos. Okay. Right now, what I'm working with here, it's a Logitech Brio, and I got 4 other. They're not all Logitech Brios because they're a little pricey, these webcams. I see more expensive ones, but this one I bought is a little pricey. But I got 4 other Logitech webcams here in this dwelling here, with a 2 Elgato switching boxes, I call them, Stream Decks, whatever, and I use them to switch around to different there. People say, like, why do you got all these different webcams, I switch around. I go to different there. I'll just give you a preview right quick. Here's one right here. Okay, that's one that's coming from that one. Here's another one that's coming from, well, you can't see. It's coming from this side over here. I got another one over there. I got one when I want to read my desk. That's something. I'll talk about that in a second. And then I got a split cam here. We could do all 4. Okay. And then, of course, I got my other ones. Welcome. And I also have thank you to my YouTube subscribers. And in case you're wondering why I got your attention, hopefully, this video is being created with Filmora 12. Okay. Let me go back. By the way, talking about Filmora 12, I understand tomorrow, October 28th, the new Filmora 13 is going to come out. And I was watching a guy that had a beta version of it. That is going to be awesome. I wish I could get it right now. I mean, I like the new features. They're adding a lot of AI stuff to it. If you guys are starting out as a YouTube creator, new YouTuber, and you don't have a video editing software, definitely check out Filmora. The 13, I think it's, according to what I read, don't blame me, don't hold me accountable if it doesn't come out. I thought I read somewhere it said it's going to come out October 28th. It's going to be rolled out. October 28th. It's going to be rolled out, so I guess everybody will be able to download it. And this guy I was watching, he had the beta version. You can see it said Filmora 13 beta. And I don't know how he got it, maybe because he does a lot of tutorials with Filmora. And he was showing nice features in there. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get it. I was trying to see if I could download it already, But they said I think it's going to be rolled out tomorrow. Well, today's Friday, of course, so the 28th of October. I hope it comes out. I mean, I want to definitely download it. I have a perpetual license, so I get them for free. I keep getting the free upgrades, so I can't wait till that comes out. It's got a lot of nice bells and whistles. Maybe I'll even do like a video when it comes out, and I'll share some of the new things it had with it as well. Because again, that's what my YouTube channel is all about. I like to share things like that. But anyway, let's get back to the niche. So let's say I do a Sony DSLR. I talk about the camera, the make, the model, of course, and I talk about all the bells and whistles, how to set the f-stop, this, that, and I'm not a professional. By the way, I'm not a professional videographer, and I'm not a professional photographer. Okay, I'm an amateur, just like you guys. A lot of probably you out there are. Maybe some professionals out there. But anyway, what happens when it becomes exhausted, where you talk so much about that camera, you're running out of things to talk about? People might say, well, you buy another camera or you get another camera. Well, that's a problem because I don't have it in my budget to buy a $2,000 or $3,000 camera. And I'm not going to keep buying cameras to do videos. Okay? I can't do it. Now, if you're getting sponsored, if you're getting sponsorship from, let's say, Sony, or they send you a camera to do a review because they know you love the Sony product, that's different. So that's a whole different ballgame then, because now they're sent to you, not with the intention of keeping it. You probably most likely have to send it back, I would think. I can't picture a company giving a $2,000 or $3,000 camera to a YouTube creator. Say, well, you do a preview on it, whatever. Talk about it, and you can keep it on after the video. Now, I don't think it works that way. They're gonna probably want that back. I mean, that's what I would assume anyway. I never heard of anybody saying, well, they let me. Some people say on some of the YouTubers out there, they'll say they let them keep certain things, but I don't think it's things like that. I never heard anyone saying Sony let, or if it's a Sony or a camera company saying they said I can keep it. I don't know. There may be. I don't know. I don't know what the what the exchange thing is there. Like, in other words, how that works. I know if you get brand deals, sponsored deals, whatever, sponsorships. I don't know. They may do that for you. If you're bringing them a lot of business. I don't know. I don't have that right now. I don't have brand deals. I don't have nobody reaching out to me saying, hey, do a video on Sony stuff. But that's what I'm talking about. That's like a niche channel. Matter of fact, I follow a person a while back that would talk all about DSLR cameras, how to take pictures and all this stuff. The kind of person like kind of a semi-professional, and they teach you all the stuff, all the bells and whistles about that camera. But I noticed as time went on, that person started a new YouTube channel. Now, you might ask me who it is. I don't recall because it's been a while back since I watched them. And if I did know, I don't like to always give it. It's not that I don't want to give them a boost or, give them like a shout out. I mean, there's times I do give other YouTubers shout outs. I just, sometimes, I like to just keep it just the way it is. I'm putting the information out there just so you guys know. Some people may say, I like to see it to, believe, see it to believe it, I can't help you with that part there. I follow quite a bit of people. And I'm on multiple platforms too, folks, just to let you guys know. I'm not just on YouTube, although I love YouTube. I'm on other social media platforms, plain and simple. And YouTube knows about it because I do surveys, and they'll tell you in some of the surveys, do you post on other social media sites? And I wrote it, and they put the names there. You check it off. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, whatever, and they know. It's not like I'm hiding anything. So I fill out the surveys. I'm upfront and honest with them. But that's what I'm talking about as far as niche. Now, a vlogger, if you're a person that doesn't know or have an idea of much what you want to do, as far as like, are you going to stick with a niche channel and do strictly niche things? Like, well, if you're a cook, let's say you're a person that likes to teach people how to cook. That's a no-brainer. You could teach people how to do different, share different recipes. You could have, if you have a beautiful kitchen like Lydia's kitchen there, you could set your camera up on a tripod and say, today I'm going to teach you how to make, I'm Italian, pasta fazool, or lasagna, whatever. And you could teach people, like, show them, from step 1 to step 2, 3, 4, whatever. And you could teach people how to do it. And people will watch. People like to be entertained. Listen, my category on this website, this YouTube channel, my category is entertainment. I want to share different things with people. I look at life this way when it comes to a YouTube channel. Spice is the variety of life. Okay, I like to share different information with you guys, but it's all related. It's not to waste your time. I hope you don't look at it that way, but I don't want to waste your time. I'm trying to be upfront and honest, and I want to give you share my personal ideas and thoughts with you guys out there. And the most important thing to me as a YouTube creator is that you get a takeaway from it. That is the most important thing. I say it a lot, all my videos, that you guys get a takeaway from it. I'm not, like I said, you might think to yourself, well, yeah, you're pushing 2,000 videos, you're on the platform for 10 years, okay, you seem like you still got a iron out those wrinkles there in your YouTube channel. You still got a lot of things to, improvise and what do you call it there? Work on, so to speak. It's not easy. It's not easy to come up with content. That's one of the biggest challenges I have that's another thing as a YouTube creator, is coming up with new content on a daily basis. And I say daily because I do it. I try to do it every day. Now, a couple of days I skipped. I missed because I was with family and friends and stuff. And that's a no-no. Now, people say, well, it's nice to hang out with your family and friends. It's like, no, it's true. It is true. But at the same time, business is business. And this is considered a business. Okay? Like I said before, I got a 1099 form from YouTube, and I had to, put that on my tax forms, my taxing, filling out. I had to put that down because I made money off of YouTube, and it's other income. Okay? But it is. YouTube is a business. And that, if you treat it like a business, it could lead into, if you're a part-time person, it could lead to a full-time business. Okay? The other thing is, what I want to share with you guys on what I have noticed recently, these past couple of days. And I think it's pretty important just to share it with you guys because it's been happening with me. And the reason why it may be happening with me because, like I said, my following is not that big. I'm a small YouTube creator, right? But my channel is growing slow but surely. There are times I will gain subscribers, and there's times I lose them. And it's sad, some people may just get tired of the content, or they may get tired of me as a creator. I say, this guy's, can't deal with him, whatever. I don't know. People will unsubscribe for different reasons. Maybe when they subscribe to you in the beginning, they liked you because you were doing that particular content, you took at that particular topic. Let's say like eBay, like I did the demo videos with eBay, showing stuff like that. They probably subscribe to my channel because I want to see more videos like that. I like when he does the demo videos. He talks about how to make it, how it works and all that stuff. But I gotta say this: looking back at my old videos from 2013 on up, so there was a couple videos that I can't remember offhand. Like I said, after 1,000 videos, I lost count. There was one video that got like 92,000 views, but you're talking years ago. And some people may say, well, why don't you expand off of that particular video? Why did that video get 92,000 views? That's another way of deciphering what people want to see more of, as opposed to doing what I'm doing now. When I tell you guys, spice is variety in life. I always feel that people like to see different content. So, that's where, it comes to you're fighting two fronts, a battle on two fronts, so to speak. You're saying, well, people like that video. I got 92,000 views on that particular video versus the stuff I'm doing today, where I'm getting small views. Now, I gotta say one thing: with the YouTube Shorts, I have gained subscribers. I have lost them too, but I have gained subscribers from them, and I also got quite a bit of views on some of my YouTube Shorts. They're not like millions of views or hundreds of thousands of views, but I'm gaining views from them, and there is traction picking up on some of them. Okay, I don't know. YouTube it's like you got to experiment with it. It's a free platform. You're not getting charged for it. Take advantage of it. And I tell people this same thing with this when it comes to taking advantage of the YouTube Shorts. Use those YouTube Shorts. You can use them for informational purposes, but if you're a new YouTuber, use them as an introductory to your new channel. What is it when a movie comes out? I love Jurassic Park movies. I watched all of them. And you know what sold me on it? The trailers. When the trailers came out, I remember when the first Jurassic Park came out, I watched Jurassic. I got to see that movie. I took my kids there. We were a family. We like it. And I said, I love Jurassic Park movies. But that's what sold me on it. The trailers. And that's what you could use as an intro to your new YouTube channel. Use it as a trailer. I know it's only 60 seconds. You got to talk fast, and you got to have a format as to how you're going to present yourself within that 60 seconds, right? You could just tell people my YouTube channel is going to be about, if you're a young woman that's like an Emma Chamberlain who's got a vlogging channel, I consider she's a vlogger. You could do something like, well, if you're a woman, I'm going to be my YouTube channel is going to be all about women's cosmetics and makeup. I'll show you how to put makeup on or whatever. Or if you're a guy that, let's say you know how to build, you could teach people, you could tell people, as an intro on YouTube Shorts, for your first time with your channel, tell them what your channel's going to be about. You can tell people, I'm a do-it-yourselfer. I could teach you how to build this, that, and the other thing, And you could go on doing things of that nature. Look, it's endless as far as what you could do on this. I've seen things on this YouTube community, whatever. I talked about this once before in my other videos. I haven't talked about it in a long time. I will never forget the day I was just searching YouTube, and lo and behold, I came across this video, and all it was about squishing things. It sounds crazy. No, you probably say, are you serious? No, really. The video was about squishing grapes, cherries, or whatever, and all you seen was a rear tire rolling over it. That's where it was, which, well, somebody's in the car, of course. And all you see, the videographer guy who's video, all you see is the rear tire of a car running over grapes, maybe apples, squishing things. That was it. Do you know people watched it? Do you know it had thousands upon thousands of views? I don't remember. You said, do you remember that video? I don't remember. This was years ago. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. And I'm not knocking the creator for doing that. I think got a lot of views from it. I don't think he got subscribers from it. If he does more videos like that, people say, I want to see what it's going to squish now, But I'm not saying, those type of videos, that's how we got a lot of subscribers or views. I don't know. Okay? But I do know one thing. He got a lot of views from it. Okay? People will watch those type of videos. And you know what? They watch them out of curiosity. How do I know? Because I watched it. I did. I watched it. I said, let me, because as a YouTuber, getting into this stuff, it makes you think like, well, what content can I put out? And then all of a sudden I come across that. I said, I got to see this here. And that's all it was the guy was running over, he was squishing things, cherries, grapes, this. And I was like, okay, this is what people watch, and they watch it. And they leave comments on it too. That's the thing. I laugh, I chuckle at it because it cracks me up. I say to myself, the things that you think people are not going to watch. And it's all done out of curiosity. I'm very curious by nature. Okay? If somebody was to put a video about, this is my mouse, my Logitech mouse. If somebody was to do, seriously, because I like learning, okay? I like to know how things work, right? If someone did a video on this here, cleaning it, taking it apart, and even it was like a little minuscule thing, like, they're doing whatever. I would watch that video from the beginning to the end. Some people may say, I wouldn't. Well, that may be you, but I would. And I do it out of curiosity because I want to see what is it, what's the person doing. See, those type of things, I like history, I like do-it-yourself videos, how-tos, I learned a lot of stuff. I saved a lot of money around my house remodeling my own kitchen, my bathrooms, whatever. And I learned a lot. I learned how to lay out an oak floor and stuff like that, and how to do basic plumbing and stuff like that. I learned a lot of stuff because of my curiosity, because I always want to know and learn. Okay? It's little things like this that could lead into big things. But people would probably watch it. If I did a video on this, taking it apart and share how I clean it, people will watch it. They might say, well, it doesn't mean they might watch it. Doesn't mean you're going to get views from it. I mean, a lot of views, and you might not get subscribers from it. Well, people might say, well, why should I subscribe to a person showing you how to, clean a mouse, Logitech mouse? But people do. Demo videos. I look at the demo videos. There's like how to do a Keurig coffee maker, how to set it up, and I get subscribers from it. A basic video. It's amazing. Well, anyway, you've seen this earlier. You might want to. I don't get anything for this, folks. This was given to me. A relative gave it to me, and it's pretty good. Video maker. It says over here. I got to put my glasses on for reading. It says your guide to creating and publishing great video. See it there? Yeah. This is an old issue. Okay, but they gave it to me. They're going to get rid of it. I said, hey, can I check it out? They go, here. That's why they ripped the label off there, of course. And on here, on page 53, is it? Yeah. Anyway, they have like articles in there, like this one here. You see it here? It says Facebook versus YouTube for video. things like that. They talk a little about the equipment, the new things coming out and stuff like that. And I just thought I'd throw that. I'm not getting anything for this. I don't have any affiliate links. You're not going to see any affiliate links for Video Marketer, a maker here. I'm just throwing it out there. Okay, let's get back to the thing I want to talk about. For those of you who follow me, I like you. What do you call ChatGPT? And I typed this information. But before we do this, I just want to share this really quick. Before we do this, I know I keep saying that, right? I love sharing things with you guys. I really do. I did notice one thing. Because I did less, I might have said it earlier. Because I didn't do videos on a contingent basis, a daily basis. I did notice when I do look at my, what do you call it there? My monetization. You can see your earnings, whatever, analytics. I did notice it drops. Viewership drops. Subscribers drop. So that's for me, okay? So that's why it's very important for me that I do videos on a daily basis, because and this is the gospel truth. When I do videos on a daily basis, I do know the watch time goes up, the views go up, and in some cases, depending on the video, what I'm working on, it will gain subscribers. But being I haven't done it in a couple days, I did notice, not an uptick, but I did notice a decline in viewership. Okay, when I look at my views, whatever, how many people view it, down, subscribers, down, people follow me, down, So this is what I'm trying to say. When it comes to starting a YouTube channel, try to be persistent, consistent, and put videos out. If you have a 9-to-5 job, do some YouTube shorts. There's people that have YouTube shorts. That's their YouTube channel. It's all about, that's what it's all based on. I can't remember offhand, but there's a person that just does YouTube shorts and doing very well with it too. That's all they do. That's their whole channel, is all YouTube shorts. I looked at it and said, is any long form here? And click short. So I was like, oh my God. But the person's channel is growing, get a lot of views. So YouTube shorts, don't dismiss them. They do work. Like I said earlier, you can use it as a promo for your new YouTube channel, especially if you're a new YouTuber out there. Don't dismiss them. Okay, seriously. All right, I'm going to minimize myself, and I want to go over here and talk a little about this here. Bingo, there I am. This is what I typed. When it comes to starting a YouTube channel, is it the creators or YouTube's fault for not becoming successful? You decide. Now, here's what I came up with. This one here, I think it had, how many things it have here? Okay, it's not that bad. But let's look at the things together, okay? The success of a YouTube channel depends on multitude of factors. Responsibility cannot be squarely placed on either the creator or the YouTube alone. Let's break down the roles of both parties, okay? So let's look at it together. The creator's role, you, me, right? The creator's role, content quality. A creator is responsible for producing high quality, engaging content that resonate with the target audience, okay? Consistency. Regular uploading can help in retaining and growing an audience. Remember I was just saying before how it dropped. I didn't do any videos and everything, a couple things went down, right? Engagement. Responding to comments, collaborating with other creators, and engaging with the community can help in building loyal audience. Now, I do follow up with other YouTubers out there. When I go to other YouTubers out there, check out other YouTube channels, if they're putting out good information, I always write in there, thank you for sharing this with us. It is greatly appreciated, and I leave a thumbs up. Okay? Let me tell you something. I'm sure I'm going to get a thumbs down on my video, on this video. I do get them on my videos on occasion, whatever. It's okay. But you know what? Of all the YouTube, all the videos I watch from other YouTube creators, I never did this to them. Okay, I don't believe in giving a thumbs down, even if the video is par. My videos are fair. If I had to grade them, I would say my earlier ones, I would give them a grade. I would grade them as a D videos. You know what I'm saying? Because they weren't back then. I was just starting out. So, but that's how I grade my own videos. Then so we talked about engagement, adaptability, the ability to adjust and adapt to the changing trends. Feedback and YouTube's evolving landscape is crucial. Now, as the time goes on, things change and stuff like that. Yeah, it's the old saying, you go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some people say, you go along to get along. So, sometimes you got to be yourself as well. Okay? You got to, there's nothing wrong with, adaptability and stuff like that. But, do it at your pace. Right? Promotion. While YouTube can help in discovery, creators also need to promote their content on other platforms. What did I tell you before? I'm on other platforms. TikTok, Twitter, Facebook. I don't have to go through the whole roll. Believe me, I'm on a lot of other platforms. And you know what? I also have a podcast too. So I do podcasting. That I haven't done in a while. I mean, my podcast is still getting, listeners. Not as much as I want, but they're getting there. So I also have a podcast too. Let me get a little swig of water here. Yeah, YouTube. Now this is YouTube's role. That was the creator's role. This is YouTube's role. Platform stability. It's YouTube's responsibility. It's not me saying. I'm just what ChatGPT said. It's YouTube's responsibility to ensure that the platform is stable, user-friendly, and devoid of technical glitches. Now we have nothing to do with that. That's based on YouTube. Okay. Algorithm. YouTube's recommendation system plays a significant role in the discovery of new content. Okay? Sometimes even good content can go unnoticed if it doesn't align well with the algorithm's preferences. Now, we always talk about the algorithm. I'm watching a video before how this YouTuber broke the algorithm code. How do you know this, that? It's always an algorithm. Look. I put out videos. I mean, I try to do my research as much as possible on it to try to get it higher in search and stuff like that. But you know what? Again, it's your discovery of your YouTube video is going to be based on a couple of things. Well, I say couple, meaning it's two things that they'll tell you. Other YouTubers will tell you. When it comes to creating a YouTube channel, good thumbnails and titles. Okay? Those are the things that's going to also help in search. When people see that there, a good thumbnail. Some people use themselves in a thumbnail. Like if I was to take a picture of myself showing you something like a new DSLR camera, I'd have a picture like that, say, check out the camera like that, and I'd take a snapshot. The new Sony camera, and people see it like that. Oh, let me go check this guy out, right? So it all depends, on the algorithms, how it works, and so on and so forth. I'm not going to get too much into that. Excuse me. Monetization policies. Changes in monetization policies can impact the creator's income. Don't rely strictly on AdSense. That's what they'll tell you. You got to have other means of income coming in. That's why some people do. They get brand deals. They may go with merch. That's why sometimes you go on YouTube channels, you'll see them having T-shirts, mugs, or whatever. They do things of that nature. Emma Chamberlain, I think, like I said, I spoke about her earlier. I consider her a vlogger, but she's got, I think, if I'm not mistaken, over 12 million subscribers, and she's got, I think, it's her own, either her own tea brand or her own coffee brand. So she makes money off of that. Very successful young woman. I wish her all the best success, and believe me, she's doing very well for herself. But you got to have other sources. Now, me personally, I don't have T-shirts and stuff like that, merch right now to sell. I'm thinking about it. I want to do something like that. Any monies I get will support the channel and let me keep putting out good content for you guys. And hopefully, again, you get a takeaway from it. But yes, you can't depend just solely on AdSense because it fluctuates. And like I said again, I don't get paid every month. Okay? So think about that, folks. And I did a video a while back talking about people start a YouTube channel for all the wrong reasons. I don't know which video it is, but I talk about that there. Okay, so and that's not in a bad way. Okay, it's not in a bad way. You'd have to watch the video to see what I'm talking about. It's not in a bad way. Believe me, it's not in a bad way whatsoever. All right. So we talked about the monetization policies. Creators which affect the daily, right? Produce. Okay. Communication. Okay. Clear communication from YouTube about any changes in the policies, features, or algorithms is crucial for a creator to adapt. Okay? You got to be in the know. Try to know what's going on. If I come up with new information, folks, I will put it out there. If it's viable information that's going to help you, be helpful to you guys, I'm going to put it out. And that's why I encourage you. You might say, yeah, well, you just want your channel to grow. I do want it to grow. But if you want good, clean content, and I say clean because I don't use profanity on talk crazy stuff, you might want to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to, because like I said again, I am going to put out good content that's going to be helpful to you guys. You know, I do talk about other things, so just keep that in mind. I do talk about other things, okay? But it's all business related. You know what I'm saying? You know, how to grow your YouTube channel, the equipment I use and stuff like that. But, you know, I do put other content on my channel. So hopefully you don't get bored. To keep you, you know, hopefully interested and keep coming back for more. That's the whole premise behind my video. So I said earlier, spice is the variety of life. Okay, here's another one. Factors outside of control. Beyond the creator and YouTube, external factors can also impact a channel's success. Okay, let's read that again. Beyond the creator and YouTube, external factors can also impact a channel's success. Keep that in mind, all right? It's true. You know, there are certain things that YouTube will help out in any which way by promoting your videos and stuff like that. But again, it's all a matter of luck. You know what I'm saying? The way I look at it, it's just like I read a story one time where a person, example, the person must have kicked themselves in the backside, where there was a girl, there was a young woman there in a store getting ready to play the lottery, right? I think they were playing the instant lottery, I think $1,000 a week for life. And he was going to play get that ticket too. So what happens, being a gentleman like he was, he lets the girl, the young woman, go in front of him. She buys the ticket that he was going to buy, right, for $1,000 a week for life. So, long story short, she's sitting there scratching. She gets 3 lives. Oh, I won the lottery. I won the $1,000 a week for life. It would have been him, but he passed it on to her. So again, you know, we don't know. There are a lot of things that we can't account for. But the thing is to keep doing the right thing. You're that person's, you know, that chance of him winning that $1,000 went wayside. But you know what? It's okay. There's always another time. Maybe some people play lotto all their life and they never hit it. Seriously, I know people like that. They play for years and years, never hit, not even win. Didn't even win $1. Sometimes you might win. Oh, you hear a person saying, "Well, I won a free ticket." Did you get anything for the free ticket? Nah, I don't play lottery. I don't get involved with it. Any money I get, I'd rather take that, whatever it is, and put it in the bank where I could watch it grow rather than playing the lottery. And people say, you got to be in it to win it. I know, I'm not into all that stuff. I'm not a gambler. I don't gamble. No. Anyway, okay. So I think we talked about that market saturation. I don't know if I talked about that, but let's look at it now. Some niches might be overstated or oversaturated. Oversaturated, making it harder for new channels to stand out. Okay. Remember what I talked about before? About the Sony cameras, talking about things like that? That's what I'm talking about. That's another thing too. It's most likely it's an oversaturated market, just like they said here. Because a lot of people are probably talking about it. I bet you if you went on YouTube and you typed in Sony AX54, I'm just making a name up, I bet you're going to get a whole list of people talking about that particular camera. Right? And I'm not saying in a bad way. These people that do those niche channels are very good, most likely very talented and experienced creators out there. And I wish them all the best. But it's just like another number. You're just another number out there. But again, it depends how you introduce it. If you got a good following and if people like your persona, they like the way you come off, the way you teach, you'd be surprised. You know, I'm not saying you're going to overshadow the other creators out there, but there may be something that a person likes the way you're introducing it or the way you're teaching it. But there are a lot of great creators out there. But the thing is, that's why I like this. That's why I say, folks, people might say, well, vlogging could be oversaturated. I'm sure there's a lot of categories that could be oversaturated. But what I like about vlogging is that you can talk about different things. You're not zoned in on one particular topic. Okay? If you ever get a chance, check out Emma Chamberlain's videos. Like she does, I think, some when she travels and stuff like that. You know, the girl's a very young, she's a young woman, very successful. I'm sure she's making a very great living off of YouTube. You know, I'm sure she got AdSense, maybe got brand deals, whatever. I wish her all the best. But I can't, by any means, do the things that she does. It's not in my budget. I don't have that kind of money to do things like that. You go traveling, you talk about the different sites, and, you know, I thought I seen one time where she was with her friends. I don't know if they went to the store and stuff like that. With vlogging, you could be more very open and candid. You could do like things on the fly. If you're a person that, you know, you take your phone and you could go live on YouTube right there, and then, you know, you could say, well, we're going live today, you know, and we're going to the beach, or we're going here or there, whatever, you know, and you could share things like that, you know. I don't have that. I can't do that. I mean, I can go live, but, you know, I don't go traveling and stuff like that where it affords me to do things of that nature. So I talk about different things. I did a couple how-tos, do-it-yourselves. I did even a couple little cooking videos. Nothing to write home about, but I did. I dabbled in everything. That's what I'm saying with YouTube. Excuse me, folks. I'm trying to get over a little cough. You could dabble into different things and see what works and what don't work. Okay. Some people may say, well, if you go all over the place, you remember Jerry when he was getting a reservation for the car, to rent the car? Because you know how to take the reservations. You don't know how to hold them because they're all over, right? That's the same thing with this. It is. Some people may not like all of that different, you know, here, there. He's talking about this today. Tomorrow he's talking about that. You know, what am I here for? What am I actually watching this guy's videos for? What's he talking? What am I going to gain out of it? You know? I know his category is entertainment. Is he going to entertain me with different things? And you know, look, I like to share different things. Like I said, teach people how I use my video editing software, with the equipment I use. You know, well, you can't. How many times you're going to keep doing it? You can only do it that one time, right? Unless you're buying something new. You say, well, I just added this to my YouTube entourage of video editing equipment, something like that, right? You know, again, even that could get played out. But the thing is, with a vlogger, you could come up with different topics. You could share your own personal experiences with certain things. Not too personal, but, you know, get ideas, folks. You can get ideas and, you know, see where it goes, you know. It's like anything else, folks. It's all trial and error, you know. You'll find your own, I say niche, but you'll find your own mark when it comes to becoming a successful YouTube creator. I'm not saying you can't, okay? And if anybody tells you, the naysayers say, if you start a YouTube channel, you're never going to get, you're never going to get views, you're not going to get subscribers, you're just going to be like all the other YouTubers out there, so don't even waste your time. Don't listen to naysayers. If people say, you start a YouTube channel, it's never going to grow. Suppose it does grow. You know, they don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying to be mean. I'm not saying, well, you know, disregard those people. I'm not telling you to disparage them and say, well, I don't want to bother you. You put me down. You said my YouTube channel is never going to grow. Don't be like that. Just let it be. Okay? Viewer preference. Over time, viewer trends and preferences change. It's true. People might just get tired of you. It's nothing personal. They may not like the content you're putting out. That's what I'm trying to say. As a vlogger, you can keep coming out with newer content, different things. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said earlier, if you're going to be a person that teach people how to use the Sony DS, I keep using Sony, a niche channel like that, you know, that's great. If you're a person that gets different cameras, I can't afford to buy those cameras. I don't want all those different cameras. But if you could do something like that, like I said, and the company's willing to, you know, give you the camera, not give you, but let you do a product review on it, that's different, you know. That's another way of, you know, you're helping them out. It's a win-win situation. They're helping you by gaining subscribers and hopefully get views, and you're also helping them because you're promoting their product. But, you know, it's like anything else, folks. It's going to take time. Okay, so we did that there, viewer preference, right? Over time, viewer trends and preferences change. They do. And external events, real-world events, can influence viewing habits or the type of content that becomes popular. Now, let's go with the first part of that. Real world events can influence our viewing habits, okay, or the type of content that becomes popular. Let's forget the other part. Let's talk about real world events. I said it before, and I'll say it again. When it comes to making a video for that day, or any day, everybody's getting caught up in what's going on in the world, in the news today. And I understand. I'm not saying, well, we don't want to be oblivious. In other words, you don't want to tune it out altogether. Here's what I say. When I get up in the morning, the first thing I do is thank the man above for seeing another day. That's number one. Get myself a cup of coffee. I eat breakfast later on. Turn the computer on. Look at my YouTube channel. Who's dropping off, who's subscribing, whatever. I start going through, look at my analytics and all that stuff. Look at my emails and stuff, and what are the other stuff out there, the other YouTube social media platforms, to see what other people are talking about, if they have any questions for me or whatever, comments. I will concentrate on that, get my pen and pad here, and start writing down the ideas before I even turn the news on. That's what I do. Because, folks, when you're starting a YouTube channel, what you want to do is go into it with a clear head. You don't want to have thinking about bad things you're hearing on the news, because it's only going to cloud your thinking. Because me, I can be very sensitive to things like that. And if I see something that's very, very disturbing, it might stay in my mind for a while, And it's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I have seen this or heard that. So I try to, and it's not like I don't, believe me, folks, don't think I don't care. I do care what goes on around the world. I do. Okay? I really do. I mean, what's going on, I don't talk about religion and politics on my YouTube channel, but I will say this. It really saddened me to see the things that's going on in this country and around the world. It really is sad. Okay? So, I mean, I do know what goes on, but when it comes to creating a YouTube channel like this morning, I didn't listen to any news, because I said, I'm going to stay focused on my YouTube channel this morning. Now it's going on 12:30. It's afternoon now, 12 p.m. or afternoon, I'm sorry. So now I'm focused on this here, okay? When this video is over, it's going to take quite a bit to edit it out and stuff like that, because I got to listen to myself for the whole hour, whatever it is. Then and only then, maybe then, I'll start tuning into the news and see what's going on, which I'm sure we all know what's going on. But I try to, I'm trying to tell you guys, when you're going to create your video for that day, don't get involved. Don't watch the news right away. Stay focused. I keep a pen and pad at my desk here, and I jot down things. I watch other YouTube creators out there, and I get ideas from them. I don't copy their ideas exactly, but I feed off of the ideas in a sense like, well, if this is what they're talking about, maybe I could talk about something a little different, almost relation to what they have, but not exactly. Don't reuse content. Don't copy a video or a YouTube creator's video. I don't do stuff like that. I just get ideas from it. Okay? Like I said earlier, coming up with new content on a daily basis is a challenge for me. It might not be for you, but for me it is. Okay? But that's all I'm saying. When you're going to create a video for that day, go into it with a clear head. Then later on, if you want to watch the news and tune it in or whatever, that's a different story. Stay focused. The most important thing when starting a YouTube channel, stay focused. I can't say it enough. Stay focused. Okay, so we talked about that there, real world events, we did that, and we're going to do the conclusion. It's an ecosystem where both the creator and the YouTube have significant roles to play. While YouTube provides the platform tools and audience, it is up to the creator to utilize them effectively. Success often requires a combination of high quality content, platform support, and a bit of luck. It's also worth noting that success is subjective. For some, success might mean gaining a large number of subscribers and views, while for others, it could be about community building, personal growth, or simply enjoying the process of content creation. I, Rich Pacini, love creating videos. I love sharing information with people. And I said this before, and I know it sounds crazy what I'm about to say, but good, bad, or indifferent, I'm going to keep creating videos. I'm going to keep putting good, viable information that I think that's viable to help you as a YouTube creator grow your channel, or even if it inspires you to get a little takeaway or little tidbits information from the videos I put out. In a little way, if it could help you, that means a lot to me. I feel like I did my job. Folks, I said it as a joke in my other videos, but I really mean it. There is some truth to it. I do the research so you guys don't have to. I don't have a book to sell you. I don't have a dream to sell you. The only thing I could offer you guys is free information. I'm here 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 12 midnight. Okay, I do take breaks, just by to let you know. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I do take breaks. I do spend time with my family. I don't want you to think, this guy's a workaholic. No, but I do. But no, seriously, I devote my free time. I'm devoting my life to this thing right now because I want to share things with you guys. Okay? Some people say, why? Why don't you just enjoy life? Don't worry about helping other people, like sharing information. Because I want to. I want to help people out. And I'm going to. Somehow, some way, I'm going to get the word out, and I want to help people. Even if it's a little itsy bitsy teeny way, I'm going to do it, folks. That's just the way it goes. That's just the way I am. Some people may say, I'm not a person that thinks for myself, so, well, I'll be selfish and say, well, I've got to devote my life to help other people. I am. I'm going to help people out. And I'm going to continue to put videos out. And if people like my videos and they want to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share, if they want to be updates when I post new videos, please hit the bell notification icon. And if you like me, I hope that's even more of a reason to subscribe to my channel. Folks, I don't know what you like, what you guys like, what you dislike. I know some people may not want to leave comments because they probably figure they feel out of place, or they don't want to be insulted and say, well, your comments, your videos are okay, but, there's always a but, like they don't like it, whatever. And maybe people feel very, they don't want to be very brash and say, I don't like your videos. I personally am not too crazy about you. Well, first of all, I won't want those type of videos, those type of comments anyway. And if I did get comments like that, just to let people know, I would just remove them. I wouldn't get in a rebuttal. I wouldn't get into a cyber with anybody. I'd just remove them. So, all right, well, the person didn't like me, whatever. They don't like my content. That's fine. But for the most part, I'm going to keep doing videos, folks. Because you know why? I love it. I love doing YouTube. And I'm going to keep sharing my videos with you guys. But as I'm going to close this video, because I don't know how long it's going to be. If you made it through the end, that's great. I will say this. 5 things. Now, for those who follow me, who subscribe to my channel, they know what those 5 things are, what I'm going to say. When it comes to creating a video and starting a YouTube channel, the 5 things are: keep it real, keep it original, let your channel grow organically, good thumbnail, so I should say good thumbnails, and good titles. Those 5 things. If you do those 5 things, your channel should be on its way to grow. Okay? It might not grow in leaps and bounds, but it will get discovered. Do your research and share your talents and passions with people. Because there are people out there in this beautiful world we live in will watch your videos. They will. I'm going to share one quick little story with you guys, and then I am closing this video out. There's a lady, I heard about this a few years back actually. You might know I'm talking. I don't remember her name. She cooks Mexican food. And boy, the food looks good. Seriously. It shows you, I like the way the beginning of the video shows you like walking in a vegetable, like I guess past a vegetable garden or whatever, picking up vegetables and whatever and stuff that she's going to make. She has, it seems like it's an outdoor stove. It's a brick stove, whatever. It looks like it's like a stove that has looks like a built-in wok, whatever, you know, like those metal things, whatever. It's not like Lydia's Kitchen. It is so basic. And this lady, I'll pick this stuff up, she'll cut it up, and she'll do it in there. Anyway, long story short, within 1 year's time, if I remember, she got over 1 million subscribers watching her video on how to cook. It's quite sure it's cook Mexican food. People love it. By now, I think, if I remember, I'll try to put it out there. I can't remember because this is years ago. She's probably got 2 million plus now by now. And all she does is cook the food. She doesn't even talk. Well, she does talk. I don't remember that part. Like, you know, in her language. But, and, you know, she's cutting the stuff up and she's putting it in there and mixing it up and everything, and the food does look good. And I'm telling you, folks, she got over 1 million subscribers within 1 year's time. You know how long I've been on YouTube? Since 2013. Do you know? I was looking at the paperwork the other day of when my channel got monetized. August 21st, 2021 is when my channel got monetized. And I don't know who you are out there, the 1,000 subscribers who made it possible, but whoever you are, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. It was through you that made it possible for my channel to get monetized. I got to say thank you. I don't know who you are, but thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And you want to know what? When I got that congratulations thing from YouTube, that made my whole life different. It really brought a lot of happiness in my life as far as like now I could get my channel monetized. I know there's people out there that are interested in the content I put out. And it's all because of that person that made that 1,000 subscriber, had that 1,000 subscriber mark. And I met the threshold of 4,000 hours of watch time. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I can't thank you enough. But yeah, but it just goes to show you simplicity sometimes, keeping it simple is good in some cases. And if you looked at that video, that woman though that created that YouTube channel, it's amazing. I wish that person all the best, and I'm sure they're doing very well. The achievement they made within 1 year's time. I think it was 1 year's time. If I remember hearing a story, she got over. I think it's over 1 million, or over 1 million subscribers. Like, wow. Very basic video, very basic. Nothing like, like you ever see these TV shows when they show you the cooking, they got these big, beautiful, fancy kitchens, the things, all the utensils are hanging up, They got that there, beautiful countertops, state-of-the-art equipment where they cook and stuff like that, beautiful stoves. Not this lady. Looked like a brick oven, outdoors, because she looks like she's walking in the back. It's open. It's an open environment. And it's a brick oven with wood. It's being wood burned. I guess that's how they heat up the food. And it looked like a wok. And she's cutting the stuff out there, and people are watching it. Wow. Very simple, but it's right to the point. And that's another thing too. When it comes to starting a YouTube channel, you don't have to go out and buy expensive stuff. Over here, I have an iPhone 8. I use an iPhone 5S as a webcam. I was using it at the beginning, how I started making my videos on iPhone 5S. Works great. Takes great pictures, nice videos. No problem. Do I like the iPhone 15 Pro Max? It's beautiful. I'm not going to shoot $1,000 for it. I can get it right now, brand new, at an electronics store over here. I think it's about $1,000, unless it's a 14 Pro. No, I think it's a 15. One of them. It's about $1,000, but I'm not going to shoot for it because it's not my budget. But this camera, the camera on my iPhone 8, it shoots in 4K at 60 frames per second. It doesn't have the cinematic features, the Bionic 17, processor in it, but it works beautiful. Takes nice videos. That's all I can say. That's my take on it. But you don't have to go out and buy expensive stuff. And, I have a Blue Yeti mic, but I got it as a gift. I did things, folks, just to let you know, for those who are just curious, I did things as I went along. Like when I bought the Stream Decks, the Elgato Stream Decks, I bought them as I went along. because they're kind of somewhat pricey. I think just in the 2 stream decks alone is close to $500. But I did it as I went along. I put money aside, squirreled it away, and then when I said, okay, now it's time to buy it, then I would buy it. But, you know, things like that. And the Logitech Brio webcam, it shoots at 4K. But you don't have to go out and spend thousands of dollars on cameras. You can use your iPhone. There's a person that has a YouTube channel. All they use their iPhone to do videos. I'm serious. You know? And if that's what, I thought about it. I said to myself, I thought at that one time, I said, you know what? If I am going to make videos using my iPhone, I want to step it up, then I would get rid of all the other stuff I have and just maybe shoot for the money and get the iPhone 15 Pro Max and use that as my all-in-one camera. I would use that for my videos. I'll take it on site. Of course, you take it on site and video. And then I would get rid of all the other stuff I have. But what do I need it for? You know, the iPhone, it takes beautiful pictures. Beautiful pictures. From reading the reviews on them and stuff like that, and even seeing the demos. It's just, right now it's just a little too pricey for me. And it's not my budget, So I'm not gonna put myself in a situation just to buy an iPhone. My iPhone 8 works fine. So is the iPhone 5S. It's all technology, but it works. But anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you for sticking around and checking my video out. I hope you got a little takeaway from it. And if you did, you know the rest. I don't want to keep repeating myself. I just want to say thanks again. And as I always like to say in closing, to all the new YouTubers out there that are starting a YouTube channel, and even for the established ones that already have an established YouTube channel, I'm wishing you guys all the best of luck, the best of success. Go out there, share your talents and passions with people because they're going to want to watch your videos. I know I am. So I wish you all the best. Go for the gusto. And remember, content is king. This is Rich Bassini signing off. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye for now.